Welcome back to the Little Piece of Heart Kitchen. It's me, Kathleen Hart again, and I'm going to share with you a wonderful dinner recipe that Jay and I have had millions of times. I've perfected this. It's great. It's just perfect. And it's all made in one pan on the stove. It's my chicken and asparagus piccata. Super saucy, lots of fresh asparagus, some capers, chicken. It's the perfect one skillet dinner. Let me tell you the ingredients. There's not that many. It's typical piccata ingredients. I have 2 chicken breasts here that I sliced in half. I have 20 spears of asparagus here, some butter, and then I have some oil over by the stove. For garnishing, I have a little bit of fresh parsley cut up here. In here, I have fresh lemon juice. This is the juice of 4 lemons. Use fresh if you can. The bottled stuff just isn't going to cut it when you're doing this, and it only takes 4 lemons, so you guys can do it. Get some fresh lemons. Here I have some chicken stock. I have some capers over here. This is 1 3-ounce jar. And then I also have some spices, some salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. This could not be any easier, and that's why I love this recipe. So what I'm gonna do first is just kind of shimmy things around, and I wanna get my chicken coated in these spices. Up here, I'm just gonna mix these around with my finger really quick just to get them all incorporated. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top. Flip it over, sprinkle the rest. I just want to kind of get a light dusting of this seasoning on top of all of the pieces of chicken. So all my seasoning is coating both sides of my chicken. So we're going to go on over to the stove and get this whole dish started. Come on, let's go. So I have my skillet on medium-high heat right now. I added in 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm just waiting for this to come up to temperature, which it looks like it's almost ready. I want this to get nice and warm and hot before I add my chicken in, because as soon as the chicken hits the oil and butter, I want it to immediately start cooking. So I think we're going to be good. Let's see. This chicken is gorgeous. Look at all those spices on there. That's what we want to hear. All right, so I'm gonna get all 4 pieces of chicken in here, and I'm gonna cook them for 3 minutes per side. As soon as that happens, I will show you the next step and what to do next. Okay, chicken, 3 minutes per side, and we are going to take it out, nice and golden brown. Beautiful. To this pan, we're gonna leave the heat where it's at, and I'm gonna add in my capers. They're gonna sizzle a little bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just move those around. Perfect. So now I'm gonna go in with my liquid. Lemon juice, woo, and chicken stock. Add it all in there. Perfect. This is gonna be the beginning start to our sauce, our piccata sauce. So you wanna just go with your spatula and scrape the bottom to get all those juicy chicken pieces off the bottom. We want all those brown bits to be lifted because that is such great flavor. We do not want to miss that. So I'm going to go around my pan and you'll be able to feel them. Okay, so now I'm going to wait just for this to come up to a bubble, which should literally take a couple seconds because our pan is really hot and my liquid wasn't that cold. So we're just going to wait till this comes up to a bubble, and then I'm going to put my chicken back in. And I don't even think you have to wait that long because it's starting to come up right around the side here. Got the bubble. So the sauce needs to reduce for 10 minutes. And that's when all the flavors are the lemon juice will kind of mellow in with the chicken stock, and then all of the, caper flavoring and the spices on the chicken is all gonna make this create this crazy good sauce. So good, you could literally drink it. I have. Anyway, so 10 minutes, but we wanna put the chicken in for 5, and then we're gonna put the asparagus in for another 5 so that everything can kind of cook together. But chicken doesn't have to cook for 10 minutes, and neither does the asparagus. So I do 5 and 5. So I'm gonna take this chicken that I just took out and just nestle it right back into this sauce. And this is gonna bubble away for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I will take the chicken out and I'll show you guys what to do next with the asparagus. And also, all of these glorious juices right in. Don't leave anything behind. That's gonna be great flavor. All right, see you in 5 minutes. Okay, time to take the chicken out. And I have a piece of tin foil here because as soon as I take this chicken out, I'm going to tent it with some tin foil just to keep it warm while the asparagus cooks. Our sauce is reducing beautifully, as you can see. Hold on, let me cover this. Camera girl. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. This is begging for some asparagus. So as you can see, my asparagus is cut into smaller pieces. Take a look at how I did that. Take your asparagus spears. Now they're not gonna all be the same height. That's okay. Stand them up like this. Then taking your knife, you wanna make bite-sized pieces. So this will probably be cut 3 times. And if one, stalk piece is smaller than the other, that's fine too, not a big deal. So this is how we prep the asparagus, and then we are ready to go as soon as the chicken is done getting cooked. Okay, now I'm just gonna go right in with my asparagus, and this is gonna go and cook for about another 5 minutes. At that point, I will show you exactly what to do next, and then pretty soon we will be plating this baby, so don't go anywhere. All right, asparagus is done cooking. The last thing I'm gonna do is take my butter and, just have to stick to my fingers, swirl it into the sauce. This is how we're gonna create this luxurious and silky, amazing low-carb sauce. And then at this point, I'm gonna turn my heat off. And what I am going to do, just really quick, right before I serve it, I like to just take a little bit, just a little bit like this. And just season it if I need to with a little bit more salt. And this is all based on preference. It just depends what kind of chicken stock you're using and what you like as far as salt and pepper. That is perfect for me. My butter's all melted. Meet me back at the island and we're gonna serve this up. Tinfoil done. We're ready to plate this up. So our chicken's already ready, and this is exactly how I like to serve this. I like to take a piece of chicken, put it in the middle, another piece of chicken, put it right on top. And this bowl is perfection when it comes to serving this dish because it is saucy and we don't have any pasta or rice or anything to soak it up. So it's really good to have like a shallow bowl like this. It's literally perfect. So I put 2 pieces of chicken in each one. And then we have our sauce here, the asparagus and our capers. And I just like to spoon this right on top and then allow the extra juices to just kind of pool at the bottom of this bowl. Oh my gosh, this smells phenomenal. Look at that. And I say this can serve 2 people. I mean, it could probably serve about 3. So give or take a little bit for leftovers. That's what Jay and I usually have when I do make this. The last thing that I like to do is take a little bit of some fresh parsley. If you don't have fresh, use a little bit of dried just right on top. And the parsley and the lemon, it just really pops for this dish. I really, really love it. So I'm gonna use it here. Now guys, take a look at this. I'm ready to go. I've waited for this, guys. I'm telling you, this is one of our favorite dinners. It's perfect every time. Look at that juicy chicken, if you can see. Just soaks up that sauce. And this is exactly the bite that I like to take. To take my chicken, get a couple of capers right on there, and then I like to go in with the top of the asparagus. That's my favorite part. This is my favorite bite right here. What are you waiting for me to talk about it? Just kidding. That was my mom laughing. This is amazing. The sauce, you would not believe that there's no flour in here. I mean, it's phenomenal. It's nice and luxurious and silky, all from just a few simple low-carb ingredients. You guys need to make this. This was one of my first recipes that I actually posted on my blog. I'm going to kind of revamp the post with some new pictures, and I'm going to post it in the link below. Please go check it out. I'm also going to include the calories, the protein, and the carbs, the net carbs for everybody who wants to know. I'm doing that for you guys now. So thank you for your feedback. As always, please let me know what you guys think. If you want to see something different, if you want me to change something, if you're looking for something, please let me know. I'm listening. So click on the link below to get the recipe. Give me a thumbs up if you guys liked this recipe. Please try it on your low carb table soon. And I hope to see you guys again. Subscribe to my channel so you do not miss a thing in low carb cooking. But I'll see you guys next time. Kathleen Hart.